go. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep.
End of the week.
Friday nights. Probably this.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? What's with the grill? A boat, obviously. Oh wait, does this affect anything?
I don't think it actually affects anything.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
so don't worry.
Okay. If you had something, what would it be? I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat, obviously. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. The Lost Shaker of Salt.
God damn it.
What?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Joke or some shit.
Well, how is it a joke? What does it mean? I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's
Actually.
reference to something we probably don't get.
Yeah, pick a bolt.
Pick a boat.
I mean, usually when you ask that question, you say you can't pick a boat.
Well, they're not giving me that
I
option.
picked-
As a matter of fact, they're
so
giving me that as an option.
I would either choose a boat or Castaway on DVD.
Yeah, this one sounds funny. I'm gonna do that for funnies. Boat is too easy. What are your turn-ons? Hell yeah! Strong dad arms. Yeah, tennis shoes with a well-manicured lawn. Street smarts, top-tier grillsmanship, comfortable with crying. Oh, I like the first and the last one. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait.
If you could only have one,
Wait.
which one would you
Why
choose?
is this a turn-on?
I
You just see someone crying and you're just like, oh man, your crying turns me on.
think it's supposed to mean comfortable with their own emotions and expressing themselves.
Oh man, you turn me on when you're so comfortable with your emotions.
Baby, you know I love it when you're depressed. Thank you.
I'm gonna be shallow about it then.
Do it.
What did you want to be when you grew up? A dad? No.
Did you just say a dentist?
No. I said a dad, but
Oh, a dentist.
it's not really true.
Dads.
I was like, really? You wanted to be a dentist?
No, I can't say it. I can't say I did. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Why salty?
Why so?
Pro skater who is also an astronaut. Oh man. A good father. The president of space. This sounds nice. But if there's no one in space,
Sounds nice.
I'm gonna be a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? My favorite movie genre is anime.
Yeah.
But it's not here. Whatever will make me cry.
That sounds like an anime movie.
They all kind of sound like anime, except the second one.
Sean Connery's entire
Oh. Well, now I kind of wish both of these would be like an anime. Like an anime Sean Connery, or like an anime like World War II.
Got to come with me, Princess Mononoke.
Okay, what am I choosing? I don't know what to choose for this.
I don't know. What kind of movies do you like?
I don't really watch movies, so whatever.
I don't really either.
What's your ideal date? Buying me, trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost.
What?
Arson.
Arson! Oh no, being emotionally vulnerable. What the fuck? What is up with this last thing? Doing 1,000 ideal date at 4 p.m. What? That's too early. No, I'll do the puzzle. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. even gonna look at that. I can't leave home without my sick vape. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories.
Oh my god.
What is up with the grill thing?
Jesus.
Is
I
that
mean, out of
supposed to
all
be
of
for
these,
like
I think I
Joseph?
think most about conspiracy theories.
God, 9/11 wasn't real. I want to think about coffee.
How proud I am of my child.
Oh my god.
Oh, see? That wasn't so bad.
I forgot she was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. Or all of... What? All of these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Go get him, Dad.
Don't lick me.
What the?
You've got dads.
Wow, old school. You've got...
You can read their profiles if you click
Oh,
on
if I click on them?
them.
Sure. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it.
He has
On a
3
Friday
hearts.
night.
They're empty.
Oh no!
He has no hearts. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one... Of course you would. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy, but I don't even remember that being an option.
It wasn't an option.
Oh, okay. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile.
What the?
What? A sub?
Under. Means under.
Oh.
Under... I see. When you said under, I was thinking a submarine. I was like, what, he wants to run on the ground? I mean, underwater? I didn't understand it. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel.
What?
What?
What is that?
Is it a hair thing?
Why is it called energy?
I don't know.
I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Okay.
Okay.
Craig can.
So that's Craig.
If anyone can, Craig can. It's my boy, Matt Stella. Matt Stella. I mean, he looks like a Stella, too.
T silent.
Stella. Gotta sell them copies.
Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. I wouldn't write down, like, where I work. That's, like, what do you get, like...
You
It's
find
dad
here
book though. You're
at my
only...
house.
This is my address. Come find me. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Desert island. Fine tunes to pass the days away.
Oh, I thought you were saying you'd bring a desert island to a desert island.
No, I just realized I said the wrong dessert. I'm trying to actively not say that. I know no
there
one
you go.
cares, but I do.
I want to go to a desert island.
I do too. What are your turns on? Multi-instrumentalism.
So an orchestra?
An orchestra? I thought it was just saying like being able to multi-use multiple items or something. I don't know. Is that even a real word? An orchestra?
A one-man band.
What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shoot with subtitles. Me too. What's your ideal date? We go to an animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. He is the one. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in ear and over ear. Just kidding. Oh, that's too much work. You carry both. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it was a bad idea? What?
I don't know.
Alright. Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. Oh, he's a grill man? If you like fishing, then we'll get along.
I guess so.
I thought Joseph was the grill man. Because he made it sound like he was such a big deal. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Just over the course of like a 5-month period. You just have your slow cooker on at the lowest. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be?
Dessert.
My fishing pole.
Yeah.
You gonna fish
A
your way out of there?
Eat all the dessert.
What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts.
Oh my
What
God.
did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies? What's your ideal date? Deck build?
Building?
You're
Wait,
boring!
do you mean building a deck or like a card game?
Love that Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing hole.
Why?
I spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. No. Boring!
Yeah.
Bye.
Moving on.
Yay.
Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? What? You're no fun. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in the alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted What? How could you do that to him? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island.
What the?
Desert island? Why do I keep saying dessert? God damn it! What would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons?
Just gun.
Gun.
Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing.
What?
That's not nice. That's not nice to the dead people. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabbit animal's eyes? What? Don't! Oh god. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. A letter. On a Friday night, you are most likely to listen to a true crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What do you want to be when you grow up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. How romantic. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. But if you turn
Would that
it
just be a
around,
cross?
yeah. How would people know? I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality, salience, sauce. Whatever. Hugo Vega, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A Rumors of Things Past by Marcel Proust.
One book.
Just a book. What? He's gonna turn the book into a boat. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Really? What did you want to be when you grew up? A movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history? What's your ideal date? Each of us reads a different book on opposite sides of the couch in a comfortable silence. That sounds like a good time. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. You don't have them right now. I spent a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them.
Huh?
Easter.
Oh shit.
Wait. Is DADBOOK meant to be solely like a just like a friend, like a social media friend thing, or is it like a dating
It's
thing?
the dad club.
It's not a dating thing.
Oh, that's no fun. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in the church, you can catch me out in open water, setting sail in the sea of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candy. Oh God, Candyland. Oh! I thought that was a joke to Candy Crush. That's why I was like, moving on.
I actually did too. I don't know.
I forgot Candyland was a thing. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto this desert island, what would it be? My 6-string. 6-string? What?
Guitar?
I think it's a, yeah.
Guitars have 6 strings? Oh.
It's a specific one.
Oh, okay. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife.
Not for
What
long.
did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? A lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. What? Like
The
is it
Bible.
Good book.
It's the Bible.
The good book. Why didn't you just call it the Bible?
He's being quirky.
I guess so.
Oh, cool.
I spent a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. You can start with that by dumping Mary. Oh, I have to message someone?
Yeah, so you message who you want to date. You can technically date all of them twice, and then you commit to whoever you go on the 3rd date with, but you can do whatever you want.
Wait, so if I go on, let's say 2 dates with him, and then the last day I choose him, then I go with him?
No, I'm saying, so you could go on 2
You level
dates
them
with
up.
Craig, but then if you actually wanted to go with Matt, you would have to go on 3 dates with Matt, and then you
Oh,
would get to
is that what the hearts are
So
about?
the 3rd date is the one that, like, locks you in with a person.
Okay, so that's what the hearts are about, right? I'm
Yes.
guessing. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
So we can just go for, like, one person, or, like, date all them once and choose
I
whatever you
wouldn't.
want.
I kind of want to go through all of them, but that's gonna take a long time. I feel like, right?
I mean, it'd take longer than going with one, but we can do whatever. If you go through all of them, you at least get to know what they're about
That's
before you
true.
choose.
I would like to know. I'm actually genuinely do want to go through all of them except for him, but what? I don't know. I don't like that he just dresses up like every day, like for his everyday life kind of thing. It just kind of weirds me out.
Maybe you just don't know him well enough.
I guess not, but he's not the type of guy I would typically try to get to know. So I know I'm being hard, but I'd rather go through all of them. I think.
Sure.
I think I'll do that next time though.
Okay.
I'm very tired. I feel like there was a lot spoken today.
Yes.